Okay.
Oh, I didn't see y'all there. Don't mind me. I'm just taking care of bathroom things. I'll be with y'all shortly.
Hello,
Hi.
Hi,
welcome
Two. Born.
to
two,
Shit.
four,
Force.
Two.
Wait,
Wife.
five,
that
one.
could have that could have been planned a little better. Let's try that again.
We
Okay,
didn't plan it at all.
I
Hello,
Okay.
know that's basically the thesis of the show. Okay, Morgan, you start us.
Welcome to
born two.
Shit, Force.
Forced.
Why?
We'll get that next episode.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, today I wanted to talk about.
All right.
All
What are your
right.
ideas on that? What are your opinions?
Dead silence.
Yeah. Let's get the party go. How about some music?
Okay. I like music. Y'all like tomato soup?
I like Rule 34.
Tomato soup is my shit, bro. You put you put like fuck. You put like tomatoes, obviously onions, peppers, and like I guess that's it. Just vegetables. And then you blend it up into a nice little orange paste. And then you
Can y'all hear
drink it.
me?
No,
I'm gonna look up Rule 34
we can hear you now.
tomato soup.
Did y'all hear
Rule
me?
34 tomato soup.
Tell me if y'all can hear me.
Yep. Wait.
Not bad. Is this the
No,
guy?
show us.
Is this a
Rule
guy
30.
dipping
This
his
is a
cock
horror.
into a soup?
Okay. Um, so I've seen Quantumania.
You mean a capitalism franchise going down the toilet?
Yeah,
It's
you
coming back out the
saw.
toilet.
I don't think so.
It
It's
definitely
slowly
doesn't look
making it.
like it.
Unless they make Spider-Man 4, I don't think so.
Honestly,
That's what they're doing.
you ask me, I don't know. I think No Way Home should just be the last one. I think we're done.
It should be the last.
Any
What?
other attempts at trying to continue Spider-Man in movies as a part of what MCU is now? I don't know, man.
They're
I
gonna do it.
No, I was just joking. I was only saying that because Spider-Man has been their only movie from Phase 4 that has worked. But yeah, his saga is complete now. From Civil War, you get the bright-eyed kid who's as happy to be with the Avengers, and then in the first movie, he deals with some shit, but he still stays true to himself. Second movie, he gets like this guy's trying to kill him, and as a teenage boy, he doesn't really know what to do with that. And then in the third movie, he finally fucking breaks, and he's about to become a full-fledged murderer, Spider-Man.
For
But
real.
it all works out in the end. Like at this point, it's going to be like Peter Parker convincing himself not to shoot up a school if he gets
Goddamn.
more angry.
Nah, I think he's gonna get less angry if they keep making more movies. That would just defeat the whole purpose.
He would just be the perfect like side character, you know? He'd show up in a movie and then they'd be like,
A side character? You don't want more Spider-Man movies?
I mean, all the main Avengers get three movies. That's it. They get three. There's no Iron Man 4. He died. There's no Captain America 4. He is dying slowly from old age. Uh,
And we don't talk about Thor 4. But
oh,
yeah,
they
no.
did make a fourth
Spider-Man
Thor. A fourth Thor.
for Thor. They got four Thors. Spider-Man can
Four
get
Thor and 3 eras ago.
there lived a Norse prince with a big old hammer.
And he had to fight a gore.
And then Gore said, "Roar!" and killed his wife.
Yeah, he said
He said, "Roar!"
he was
Okay, no more, no more. And then Gore, he killed more of Thor's wives,
And
and
then he
Thor.
went on Rule 34, and then he typed in the search bar Gore, hoping to find himself. But instead, he found the most heinous things imaginable.
But he enjoyed seeing these things, and he learned how to chop up more gods better. And then he went to church because that's kind of evil, and he repented. He started following God in the Christian church, and then one day when they asked for his money at church, he got angry and he slaughtered everyone in the church. And
And
Man,
then
then
he was gunned down by American cops.
really
and then
reminds
re-
me of that. Do you know this guy? He was an African warlord, and I don't remember his real name, but he went by the name of General Butt Naked. You can only assume what his gimmick was. He was known for going into battles butt naked, high on all the drugs he could find in Africa, with a machete and an AK, and he
Huh.
raped, pillaged, and murdered several dozen people along with his army of child soldiers. But then, like young Gore, he felt bad and he went to church and he would go around to the villages he devastated, going door to door, and he's like, "I know what I did to your sister, but I am changed. I am sorry, and you must accept my apology." And he has like a camera crew with him, with this guy who's scared because this guy pillaged and murdered, raped his sister. And he's like, "You must accept my apology. You must. I won't leave until you accept my apology." He's like, and it's the most scary thing
This reads like some horror movie shit.
when
What is this?
a monster tries to make amends.
His name is General Butt Naked.
Yes.
God, imagine Hitler going door to door and trying to apologize to all the Jews personally. Like, if they had caught him and made him do that, you're like, I'm sorry, made a reality show out of it. The
Why
cameras
is he
would follow.
African? I am sorry. I did not mean to gas all the Jews. But I am changed now. I am better.
I have changed. I did not mean to slaughter, experiment on, and oh no, I
I
just
joined
fucked my
this
shit up.
healing tribe. They taught me what was right and wrong. I am better now.
Is what we did to them, and we put them in chambers and burned them alive.
I didn't know
Why?
it was a gas chamber. I thought it was shower. I called it shower. The Jews they stink. They stink. I thought they'd give them death.
Acid the best. My favorite.
And then he says acid bad, and he goes, ah no, acid bad, ah. He turns back.
Ah!
He relapses. He relapses.
I would love to die in acid the best, but and he pulls his arm out. He can only see his nerves, and they're stringy like spaghetti, like spaghetti.
And then he writes a new book. But instead of it being called Mein Kampf, he calls it he says, "This is my new book, Mein Kampf."
The
Mike,
road to recovery after you slaughtered 6 million people. I would like to meet Hitler one day.
Mr. Krabs, that sounds
Just
like
to
genocide. Money, 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 money.
money, money, money.
if
Are you making fun of my laugh?
if there was a genocide in Bikini Bottom, which group would they target? Not squirrels, because like Sandy's the only squirrel.
Probably
Crabs.
No, the
not
crabs would be the ones doing it.
Davy Jones.
No, no, let's be real. The
Probably
crabs.
the oh, I know. It would be a genocide on the squids.
Oh yeah.
No,
Well, they
no.
are already segregated, kind of.
They're segregated in this like gated community where
What?
they live in perfect communism.
Yeah. So
Oh,
all they would have
oh,
to do was just drop a nuke over it, and it's over.
Is that the
Obviously, it
episode
didn't
with?
work. Isn't that the lore behind Bikini Bottom? It's why all the fish are mutated. Isn't the real lore of the Bikini Bottom in real life a nuclear test site?
I don't really know how much I believe that, because how do you explain all the magic happenings like King Neptune and shit?
That's all
Radiation.
Mermaid magic,
radiation.
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 Why do
I
you
have a
think
tail.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy live underwater and they don't die?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Well, no.
God.
Mermaid Man has a starfish on his nose that helps him breathe, and Barnacle Boy is like fused with a bunch of barnacles, and that's
He's
how he
got
breathes
barnacles
underwater.
in his lungs that
Yeah,
filter
yeah, yeah.
the
I
That
O2
is
forget.
in his
grotesque.
lungs.
Imagine
It's
like
very
a
grotesque.
anatomic, how do you say it?
Autopsy.
No. Anatomy.
Mm.
Anatomy like accurate to all of the SpongeBob cast, including Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, how just grotesque they would actually look. Like,
Yeah, they'd have like their their skin would be bloated from all the water.
yeah, Jesus, that'd be terrifying.
Ew. I
And the
not
reason
to.
why Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man can't leave is because their bodies have accumulated to the depth pressure, and if they try to swim back up, they go.
Yeah, they would literally
God
fucking
damn.
die.
They
Crazy.
cannot live on land anymore.
They would look like blobfish, and they would
No, they
just.
would explode. Yeah, they'd explode. Yeah, they explode.
Okay.
I never understood what depth was until I was like a 12, and I would swim. You know those pools where you're excited because they're like 20-foot deep pools,
Yes.
and I'd swim at the very bottom, and then I'd feel my head closing. I'd be like, "What the
Jesus.
fuck is this magical force?"
You swam in 20-foot deep pools?
It's probably more like 8 feet, but that's a lot to me.
That's that's a lot to me too. I can't even swim. I mean, I can kind of, but I'm not very good at
Yeah,
it.
me and Morgan never taught Morgan how to swim or read or write.
No, yeah, I can't read. I can't write. I don't know how to do math. I got no bitches. I don't have a job. I don't have a car.
Don't know what the sky is. Never heard of the sun.
Damn. I'm also a flat earther.
Well, there you have it, folks. Morgan is a flat earther, confirmed.
Huh?
No, I
He
just
said,
believe it's a cube,
says,
like Minecraft.
oh my
Minecock.
Minecraft.
Minecock.
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
What everybody do this week? Recap it for us. It is Thursday, March the 2nd, 2013, I believe. And
I've
uh
been, I've been listening to various audiobooks.
what sort of audiobooks?
Uh, anyone heard of the franchise Warhammer 40K?
Oh yeah, you told us
Nerd.
about this.
It's actually really fucking cool. All right.
Nerd.
It's cool, and I know you'd like it if you just give it a chance. I
I don't
got it.
give nerd stuff a chance because I'm not a nerd.
Morgan, you literally paid to watch Modoc's ass. I would not be talking.
And
Yeah,
Modak's ass was fucking entertaining.
If I
yeah.
ever watch Quantum Mania, I'm not paying for that shit.
Morgan
Bro,
says he's not a nerd when he was bragging about seeing the new hideous Marvel film.
Yeah.
hey, it was good, and I'm
Oh,
not
it
gonna.
wasn't good.
No. Look, actually, hear me out. Hear
I
me out.
know chapters from my books that are better than today Marvel movies.
Well, yeah, they're books. Of course, they're gonna be better. But
They're
I'm only
fucking
talking about Kang. Kang, like the rest of the movie was okay, but Kang was the main thing that I
who's
was
king?
watching. You don't know who the King is? It don't even matter. Jonathan Majors played the villain, and I just thought it was cool.
Oh, the fucking guy from the Loki series?
Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa. Let me read some of them books you be listening to.
Would you really? Would you really give it a chance? It's not reading, you just have to listen to it. You think I read books? I can't read. I can listen though.
What do you do while you're listening to them?
I like to clean my house, I vacuum, I like to cook. Sometimes
Give
I
us recommendations.
oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Let me pull out my grand archive.
Oh, brother.
So It was my brother who got me into it. And I thought to myself, I'm not really into listening to something for 10 hours, but if it really just hooked me in. My Warhammer recommendations are The Infinite and the Divine is a good one. Quick synopsis here. It's about a race of robot people called the Necrons, and our protagonist, um, Trazin the Infinite, he goes around the cosmos and he collects artifacts, but he doesn't do it in conventional ways. He goes into people's houses and steals from them and then teleports away. And
I would do
then
that.
you have Xenos, the Eisenhorn series, which is like a noir type deal, where it is the Inquisitor, Gregor Eisenhorn. Fuck you.
That was a
I was actually listening. You know what that sounds a lot like?
that was a real yawn. I was like,
You don't make it look like when you go.
No,
oh,
Lucas, you know what that
sorry.
reminds me of actually?
But
Have you heard of Dune?
yeah, I've heard.
No.
I also have the audiobook.
Yeah, no, I do too, but I've never gotten around to listening to it in full. Like I
It's
listened to
30
one.
hours long.
Yeah, I know, but like every time I find myself with nothing to listen to, I should like remember, oh hey, you fucking bought Dune after you watched the movie.
The thing is that the reason why I like Warhammer is because just of the setting. I don't really know how I feel about Dune, just because it's like Avatar, but with sand people who like spice. But in Warhammer, you know,
You nigga.
it takes place in space. There is no technology. Demons and aliens run around eating people, and there's magic. There's psychic powers. People smoke weed in it all the time. They're always saying how people are smoking low sticks. They go, uh,
Smoking glow sticks.
no,
Smoking
no,
some glow
no.
sticks.
Okay, yeah, they are glow sticks. But in the Warhammer universe, you got everything. You got fascist robots who go around eradicating all the life from the earth because if it's not a robot, it's inferior. You got humans, which are run by the corpse of a dying emperor who's been on a throne for 10,000 years, and they are racist. They hate all aliens, and they live in Nazi Germany, the universe. You got elves who go around uh literally. I'm not saying this figuratively. I mean this literally, pe- peeling your cock skin out to summon a sexy demon to appease them. They torture you. You got orcs that grow from fungus that go around with their power of belief.
There's a
I
fungus among us.
There is a fungus among us, and it's called the orcs, and they have the unique power of believing things so hard that they manifest in the universe.
Hmm.
For example, they attached a diesel engine to a propeller of a wing, and they said, "This is a ship; it will fly," and then it does, just on their power of belief alone.
What the fuck? This is a ship and
This
it flies?
I'm glad you said they are British. I forgot to mention the orcs are like, "Oi, dying
Of
condition."
course they're British. Why wouldn't they be British? That's obvious.
I think
I
orcs being
might.
British is the funniest thing.
Is Warhammer also a video game?
It's several video games, but I don't think a lot of them are good, if I'm being honest. It's one of those things where I care more about the universe than the games they come from.
Facts. That's a good point, my brother.
Speaking of
That sounds
games,
like it.
Elden Ring DLC was announced, which I'm very excited for.
Okay.
We don't have
I
that.
no, no. What's in it? What's it?
Um,
What is it?
well, we don't really know. Like it was just announced. We don't know if it's
Other
going to be a prequel or a sequel of the story, but I'm very excited because Elden Ring definitely is a fun game.
I
games.
might. I want to try it.
I want
You-
to.
But
I don't have a next gen console.
Damn.
what kind of console you need?
It just
Like
a next gen one or a supercomputer.
Oh,
the best version, which a lot of people say,
Oh,
is
PlayStation.
you play it on PS5, but you play the PS4 version. Like the FPS like makes it run a lot smoother somehow than playing the PS5 version just for the PS5.
okay, real.
I got the hiccups.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So what do y'all think about that Biden Trump AI thing with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk?
What? I've never heard of that.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's like the AI text to speech voices people have been like advancing recently to where
Oh,
it's
yeah. Where they're just fucking playing games.
yeah,
That's
like I
weird.
sent that one to the group chat where they're playing Minecraft. It's fucking crazy. No, because it actually sounds like really natural. Like it's almost scary, you know?
Yeah,
There's
because
still some
they
clauses in there that make it obvious.
I know, man, but like
just think of how
sometimes, you know?
far Microsoft Sam has evolved from just going like your download is at 50% to now they can take a voice clip of a human being and just roll with that for everything.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? We would be in deep shit, boys.
Have you seen that video of Biden,
A
Biden calling someone a fat?
What?
fat.
So he was at a like a I don't know, some sort of presentation thing. And some guy, some big fat guy was like, uh something this and this, your stands on this and this. And then Biden says, hey, come on now, look, fat. You don't be coming in here and causing a ruckus. He called him fat. Not he didn't say to him directly that he was fat. He just said, come on, fat. Listen
Yep.
here,
Was
fat.
That's Sleepy
was this man
Joe.
fat?
He was. He referred to him as fat, and
Hey,
he challenged him to a push off.
that's how
Push up.
you talk to niggas back in the day. You gotta call them
Like,
by what the
this
fuck
was
they
a
look like.
couple days. Oh, I see what you.
Nobody's saying in Biden's mind it's still 1967.
Exactly.
Come on, fat. Listen here, fat.
Come here, fat. What do you think he calls Obama?
Come
Oh
on, boy.
God.
Oh no.
No. Oh yes.
Come on.
Okay.
He just says, "Come on" to him now.
So y'all
Who?
seen Cocaine Bear yet?
No, I
No,
was
Me
going
neither.
to, but I didn't because
I
I
I
feel
just hate
like
the promotions for it. It makes me sick. It's like the bear took
that's the
cocaine.
thing. Yeah, like I don't want to give them money for it. I think it hasn't been earned. I really don't care about going to the theaters anymore. Like it used to be fun, like going back to them after having to stay inside for a while, but now it's just tiresome. Like
I
it's
would
too
only.
expensive. The seats always suck. Have y'all heard about that bullshit AMC is doing with like they're pricing the seats with like the scaling to where they're located in the building? I mean, you're watching the same shit. Like, what difference is it? You know, like what? Why should I have to pay more? You're already fucking overcharging us. Like, I don't know, man. This might be controversial. I don't like movie theaters.
I would only go if I was going with a group. Like, never in a million years would I watch the fucking Minions movie, but I went because 5 people went with me.
For real. I still haven't seen it.
Good.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
Not the Minions movie. I mean, Red Eyes of Grey. Cunt.
Yeah, that one's good.
No,
Ish.
no.
It's good by a mini for a Minions movie.
I just
I
hate
like
everything that Illumination spews out because most like PG animated films, they're for family, everyone can enjoy it. But Illumination is a straight baby humor.
Yeah, like what do you think how do you
yeah.
think the Super Mario movie is gonna be?
Probably just fucking kitty garbage.
You think so? I mean, it does
It's
look good. Like
Illumination.
I'm saying visually, it looks visually appealing. Like it looks like how a Mario movie should. I'll give them that.
It does look like Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna expect like stellar writing though, if I'm being honest.
I couldn't take when just Mario's voice, because he didn't go, let's go.
For real.
The trailer is him, he goes, let's go. I'm like, well,
It's fucking ugly.
who's this epic guy?
Well, it's Chris
No.
Pratt voicing him of all
I
people.
know.
When like,
It's
why
ridiculous.
didn't they just get the guy? The guy is the guy. I'm okay with the rest of the cast, if I'm being honest. Like Jack Black has definitely shown his capability as an actor.
Charlie
Jim-
Day as Luigi is perfect,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Jim
that too.
Carrey is Eggman. That worked.
Who? Oh, Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey
I
is
like.
Eggman.
I still haven't seen Sonic 2.
I haven't seen Sonic 2 either.
Shit, man. The
Oh.
Sonic movies are pretty awesome.
I can't wait for Sonic 3 because
For
of
real.
the OTs. But my only thing is that my the only thing I knew about Shadow, and the reason why he was my favorite Sonic character, is because when I was like 8, and I had the Shadow game, and me and my brother were just into the school shooter aesthetic.
God damn.
And the intro to the game is like it starts with guitar riffs, it's going burn it, and then he walks to the cliff, being silhouetted by moonlight, and he has a gun, and then he
Yeah.
goes. I was like, oh my god, this is a Sonic game. But I know for a fact he's just gonna be like,
They were so real for that.
he's gonna be moody. He's not gonna be edgy. He's just gonna be like, "Yeah, damn." He's not even gonna say damn. That's like his catchphrase. He always goes, damn, damn.
Damn. Damn. Damn you all to hell.
Anyway, as I promised, from the last podcast. Oh God, I think I'm getting cancer. Anyway, I'm going to remove all of the fat from my face for the audience.
Let's see
Oh
it,
yeah.
sir.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That
Okay.
was actually really impressive. Let me see.
I
can
expected
can I
more
do that?
blood.
There was too much fat. There was no blood.
Well,
Well, now
congratulations.
I'm gonna have a sip of water.
Congrats. Everybody, let's take a drink.
I wish I could rip my face off so I could show it to the camera, but no.
All right, Joker.
It's and no, I wish I had like if I could have a superpower, it would be like super healing, just so I could do crazy shit in public.
The thing about super healing is it doesn't mean you don't feel pain.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's gonna be fine in 3 seconds. So
What was his name?
you know.
Chameleon from The Boys, right? The dude who like
Oh
chopped
my God.
the
Yeah,
guy would pay him to chop his arm
Oh
off with
yeah.
some
he
weird
was a
sexual
gore
act.
prostitute.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Hey.
Imagine the people who can't regrow their limbs that probably do that shit.
I mean,
Oh
they probably just destroy their genitals and stuff.
Oh my
no,
god.
I feel like there has been cases of people taking off their bodily parts.
No, there definitely should have been.
I mean,
No
under
way.
like a bunch of drugs, you probably would. You probably
Maybe
like,
not even. Maybe they are just
Nah.
addicted to the pain.
Some people get horny, bro.
some people get horny.
Okay, all people get horny, but horny is a hell
All
of a
people
drug.
get horny?
Yes.
You saying
What
Okay,
about-
okay.
get horny?
A good percentage of people get horny, and horny is a hell of a drug.
Amen to that, brother. Okay.
Amen to that, brother.
We got 2 minutes left. Let's try and shoehorn it a little bit.
Okay.
Lucas, you should teach us
No.
how to lose our virginity. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We did that bit with Kenneth before. I want to see what
Y'all
you
all have. Y'all all have.
Well, pretend that we haven't. Tell the kids at home how to lose their virginity.
You find a woman that you like, or man, it doesn't matter. You don't talk to them. You figure out their name, look them up on their social media, find out where they live. Bound.
What?
Dominic, Kenneth, Morgan, Lucas, what? Born to shit, forced to wipe in your
Sometimes
mouth.
Logan.
And sometimes Logan shitting, wiping in your
A
mouth.
suit bag
on
with
your
a brand
knees,
new track.
in your eye.
Morgan is half black, and he's the snack.
Yeah, come on the
Godzilla
ass, come on the tit, in
running
the eye.
through the
and
villa
the-
with some fucking gorillas.
And on the wrist. And on the knee.
Ice on my wrist.
And
Ice
on the
on my head.
shoulder.
I see
Ice
the
on my
hits.
head.
I'm gonna
Ice on my
pee.
feet. Ice on my legs.
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
on my
School
chest.
zones. We're
Ice
speed.
in my whip. Ice in the chest.
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
in the bank.
Crossing guard. They're all
Ice on a
fleeing.
break.
Hit me
Pickup
up
truck.
in
Ice
the
on my drink.
DMs. I'll give you a recipe for dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah, let's
Ice on
not
my
go there.
mind. Brain
Um,
freeze.
yo. This is Dom, Morgan, Kenneth, sometimes Logan, and of course Lucas, born to shit, forced to come on the
Where
knees and the nose and the mouth and the eye and the shirt and the pants and the
and the
ankles
cock
and the
and the
shoes
balls.
and the toes and the hair
The
and
toes.
the eyebrows and the nostrils
The
and the teeth.
toes.
I like how that's the one that you're most like taken aback by. Oh God.
Yeah, because hold on, brother. Why wouldn't you just say the feet?
What episode
Why
is
did you specifically go for the toes?
I kind of like feet.
what is there that's appealing about feet? I'm saying like in a fetishizing way.
I would not fuck a pair of feet, right? But let's say things are getting frisky with your other, and you're sitting a bed length away, and she's got her socks on, and she just starts kind of rubbing you through your pants with her foot. You kind of whoa.
I see.
I'm not saying it should be a finisher, but as a start,
A starter, yeah.
This
But no,
is
there's some people that actually like get their rocks off to feet.
yeah. I guess it's like I don't know people who like getting hand jobs.
I mean,
I don't like hand jobs because it's like nobody can jerk it better than me.
yeah, I know you're experienced. It's just like driving your own car versus someone else driving it for you.
And while you're in the driver's seat,
Exactly. Like you're a passenger in your own vehicle. Like you're half a man.
Half a man? You're half a man.
Have y'all seen that Family Guy episode where Peter gets a vasectomy and Lois introduces the idea by bringing a barbershop quartet? They go like,
oh, yeah, and they explain the
you're
surgery.
getting a vasectomy. You'll make you half a man, half a man.
I haven't seen
I
that
don't know,
episode
man.
at all.
I don't know why people are all of a sudden pointing out that Seth MacFarlane's actually a really good singer. Like y'all hear the feature on the new Logic song?
No.
I forgot what it's
Who li-
called.
You listen
No.
to Logic?
I don't listen to Logic, but
I fucking love Logic.
I'm
Fuck.
trying to say
Explain yourself.
Seth MacFarlane as a fucking Frank Sinatra sound-alike features on the track, and it's actually really good.
He does kind of sound like Frank Sinatra. I bet he could do it.
Like that Illumination garbage movie called Sing, where he plays a mouse and he sings Frank Sinatra. It's actually not bad at all.
Wait, was he the No, was that the club owner of the place? Was he like a koala bear or a mouse?
Okay, no. You got it right, almost. It was the mouse, and he was like the Frank Sinatra character.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra fucks, man.
Frank Sinatra did it, in fact, fuck.
How
Imagine
you know?
if every time you come, you like moan, and it just sounds like Frank Sinatra, like vocalizing like My Way or something.
I was gonna say My Way. You come and it goes, and then you get auditorial hallucinations where it goes,
yeah.
and the orchestra is coming out of your ass.
The orchestra comes out of
shit.
the ass.
Yeah. I
And
would
what's
love that.
It'd
I
be
would
like
love
the
that.
trumpets blaring the theme from My Way, and then you're just like screaming the Frank Sinatra lyrics.
Then everyone around
No,
you
no,
would
your
know.
cock is. Your cock's going.
So your cock becomes Frank Sinatra.
Ugh.
Why not just go all the way and like
Ew.
give it a fedora and a drinking problem?
What does it drink?
I don't know, like vodka.
I almost, even though this happened like 20 years ago, I cried when he did a live performance in his 70s of him doing My Way, and then when he finishes the way part, he goes into cardiac arrest.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was pretty sad. I
Did he
then-
especially
die
like
on stage?
No, he didn't
Yeah.
die on stage. No, he did not die. He just had a collapse and he had to go to the hospital.
Respect.
But can you
Yeah.
imagine the people who got to see Frank Sinatra live do My Way and then he fucking clenches his chest? He goes, oh.
exactly his eyes start rolling back, he's foaming at the mouth, and the audience is just like,
That'd be a way to go out though.
Yeah, that would be. Fucking My Way is the perfect dying song.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that was the intention. Like if you look at the
He
lyrics,
faked it. He faked it.
God damn. Dying on stage is crazy.
But he didn't die.
Well, yeah, but it's still a crazy concept.
going
It
into
would-
cardiac arrest is pretty close, I believe.
No, no.
Oh, sorry, Lucas, you're the expert.
I've had 3 heart attacks today.
Maybe if you have a long enough heart attack and it explodes out your
No,
chest,
if you have a
and
long enough heart
slits your
attack,
throat.
if you have a long enough heart attack, that just becomes the normal rhythm. So you're
Yeah.
always
Like at what point do you like have so many medical emergencies? Like that's just a normal thing to you.
I think you just die.
Oh,
You know, your body will kill you if you go through repeated trauma. Even if you can survive it, your brain will give up.
yeah.
Your brain will you to death.
wait, what kind of trauma? Like, obviously,
I'm thinking
Like-
more like heart things. Like if you have a heart attack that you can survive, but you have like 3 in a row on the same day, your brain's
Yeah.
gonna. I am not going through the fucking flooring process of making you live through this a 3rd time.
What do you think a heart attack feels like?
It probably feels like your heart is being attacked.
yeah,
Well,
it
obviously,
probably feels
like-
like it's gonna explode out your chest.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, from my one seizure experience, I can only assume that it's just your heart starts feeling like you're running, even though you're not doing anything, and then it gets to a certain point where the pumps peak to where it's so fast, and then it immediately comes to a stop. And then as that happens, it's like getting punched internally, and then you can't move because there's no blood flow, and the shock just leaves you paralyzed.
Jesus.
Don't
Morgan,
Ooh.
what's your most like powerful medical emergency?
powerful.
I'm
Got
saying
shot
like,
with fucking
what
magic
happened to
ball.
me?
yeah, what medical emergency you think has developed your character?
I'm not a dumbass. No, see, rude comment.
Wow.
The people who get fucking hit by cars and shit, fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, kids are born with leukemia? What losers.
Yeah, just get good cells, bro. No, they're okay. I am kind of stupid, but this wasn't an emergency. But I fell down the stairs one time and I like landed tooth first and chipped my front tooth right here, half
No.
off. And you could, it was the nerve was exposed, so even breathing through my mouth was like immensely painful. But
Jesus.
that's not like I just got it like filled in like the next day. So like I don't know. I don't really have crazy stories that have to do with my bodily harm. Yes. Like I'm just too careful and paranoid. The
Hmm.
worst I've ever gotten is stitches in my finger, and it was only 3.
What'd you have to get stitches for?
A cut.
Sandpaper.
But what sandpaper?
Yeah.
What if
Sandpaper ripped my
okay,
hand
would
open.
you rather have to use sandpaper as toilet paper for a week? Or would you rather what's another good punishment? I don't know. Y'all think of a second one to like top that.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
You can only use sandpaper.
sandpaper for toilet paper or razor blades to brush your teeth.
Okay, I mean,
All right, Lucas. Goddamn. No. Sandpaper, toilet paper, or sandpaper condom. You have to use one. You have to use either one at least one time.
nah, dude. I'm going with the sandpaper toilet paper route.
Yeah, like my dick can take a lot of abuse. If you I remember just having, I don't know if it was like in my pants or maybe I rubbed my bed the wrong way, but so here's the male urethra, and it just like I rubbed up against something and it went like this, just a tiny little bit. And
Oh God.
I wanted to shoot myself because
Fuck.
of how bad it was. I remember there was this movie where this chick tortures a guy, and it gave me nightmares.
What do you mean?
She tortures him by putting, that assassin wire they use to strangle people, put it in between his urethra and start
Oh, like horizontally? Like,
to slight like sawing
oh God, dude. Everybody who's listening to this has turned it off by now. I'm probably gonna have to cut this. I don't know.
urethra torture.
Urethra torture. Leave a comment if you enjoy the urethra torture conversations.
Just put a
Mm.
disclaimer. Urethra.
Yeah,
Skip
I'm gonna
to
put
whatever timestamp.
Eureka!
Eureka. We talk about
yeah, I'll add
urethras.
another disclaimer. Timestamp. We do some bodily harm hypothetical questions because we get bored. I'll put a timestamp and say if you're squeamish, skip to the end. All right, yeah, I will
Pussy.
most likely.
If you're
Thank-
squeamish,
yeah,
go on airplane mode. You can't be on the internet. Fucking
I don't
you-
know.
Get a
Like,
job.
what do you think our audience is like? This we're workshopping the podcast during the podcast. What do you think our audience is like?
probably just like us.
You think so? Because like
Yeah.
the last
That's why there's
podcast
only like
got
30
50
people.
views. So there's 50 people out there. Hang on.
No, because yeah,
Okay.
all our viewers are probably just our friends and people we know who like respect us or whatever. Think we're
Yeah.
entertaining
We
people.
are respectable.
Yeah. We're
Sometimes.
respectable young men.
We are erectable.
Erectable.
I
Okay.
stay erect.
Have we ever talked about times we've gotten in trouble as kids?
Here, let me try to think of a good one.
Wait, times we got what as kids?
Got in trouble.
Oh, okay. I remember one time where I was out playing with my niggas in the neighborhood, and it was an African kid and a white kid, so just nigga and this other kid, and so we were playing in some lady's yard, and there was a big ass ant pile, and I said we stepped on it, we kept fucking with them, and they were mad as hell, so I started peeing on them. I didn't think anything of it, to be honest. I just
Wait,
started
peeing on
doing
the
it.
ant pile or peeing on the kids?
The ant pile. I was a
Oh,
kid
okay.
too. Don't try and convict me.
No, I
But
know, but I'm saying like you didn't really make
Yeah,
that clear. Like who got pissed off at you? The owners of the house?
yeah. I was peeing
Okay.
on the ants,
But no people
not
got pissed
people,
on that day.
not people. No,
All
nobody
right.
got
So you
pissed on.
thought the smartest decision to make was whip out your cock and piss on him. How old were you?
Not old enough to remember anything else about that day.
Okay,
But
so you're like there's no wrong in the world with you. You
Well,
can't.
what
yeah.
do you remember what the consequences were?
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. So look, I didn't get caught pissing. But when I finished, my friend stepped up to that ant pile. He started pissing too. Actually, before I finished, which was a little weird. But
What
hey,
the hell?
I peed on that shit, and she came outside. What the fuck are y'all doing in my yard? Are you pissing in my fucking yard? And I remember she was yelling at us, and we all like split up, right? And I hid behind the car. My African friend, he was gone. Like I don't even know what happened to him, bro. He got away. But me and the other kid, the white boy, we got caught. And she's like, "You better go home and tell your motherfucking mamas what y'all doing out here right now." And so we go back home. I tell my mom because they live like across the street. And then my mom yells at me and she takes me to her house and they both yell at me for a couple minutes and it's not really that. The consequences are just my family clowning me for it to this day. But it was just like whatever. I don't know why I went over and told my mom.
Yeah,
But
like
I told them I wasn't the mastermind.
even though
So
you were.
Yeah, they just I don't know, they weren't that mad because they thought I was just following along in some stupid ass kids games,
Yeah.
but I was actually the stupid ass
Sure,
kid
I remember
with
those stupid ass kid games where we pissed on other people's lawns.
yeah, man. Those were the days. We also did Ding Dong Ditch,
Oh
and
yeah, you
then the
told
lady
us
called
about
the
that
cops
one.
on us. It's
Yeah.
not that okay. The ladies called the cops on us, and then we ran away. No, I've told it on this pod before, I feel like.
Yeah, you have, but you can go ahead and recap it for anybody who didn't see.
Well, they called the cops, and yeah, I got locked out of the garage, and then I went home, and then I looked outside, and they were all being interrogated by police, and I just
Uh,
thought it was a funny day.
is it actually a
Damn,
crime to ding dong ditch?
I
It probably goes
probably,
under disturbing the peace.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you're probably right. The lawyer man knows.
that sucks. We should be allowed to harass people as much as we want.
Yes, we really should.
I think,
I
yeah,
should.
I heard John Adams said that somewhere in the amendments.
Yeah.
He
Lucas,
meant that shit.
do you have any childhood traumas? I mean, I'm talking about
Getting
as far
in
as getting
trouble.
in trouble and being disciplined and shit. It like sticks
I
with you.
genuinely can't remember any good ones. I just have a shitty one where the more I think of my youth, the more I'm convinced I was retarded for a little while. When my dad was like taking me shooting. I didn't shoot anyone. That's not important. This is a side tangent. He was taking me like to a shooting range to shoot rifles, and he introduced me to his friend or something. He's like, "And this is my son." And then I looked at him, and I just started going, and I was thinking to myself, like, I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't scared or intimidated by this guy. I just did that out of instinct, and I was like, while I was doing it, I was like, "Can I stop, please?" I'm just going. And then my dad's just going like, because he can't believe the retardation of his son. And then the stranger's going like, "Oh, I see," kind of discerning that there's something wrong with me. And I just go for like a minute straight. And my dad doesn't discipline me. He's just like,
He could just let you do that shit.
because he
God.
couldn't believe his eyes.
I'm picturing hang on. Uh that's so funny. Like,
What else have I done? I know I've done some stupid ass shit in the past.
hang on, I'm
That
gonna look
wasn't even
for
like a good thing. That was just like it made no sense to me or anyone else around me.
this. Hold up. This
You
was
were that.
this was Mr. Kraft's face.
That's
That
Mr.
was,
Krabs.
that was my dad's
No,
face.
that was his dad's face.
Oh, I thought
I
you said
just
Mr. Krabs' face.
No, Mr. Kraft.
oh,
Interesting.
crap.
Oh,
Lucas Kraft.
I
God, I love
remember I was in kindergarten, and this kid he took a glue. No, no, what happened? This kid wouldn't let me borrow his glue stick, so I got some scissors and cut his shirt, and then he just looked at it. He just looked at it,
oh, I
and then
will
he.
say that for no reason, now that I think about getting in trouble and shit, how horribly violent Adderall made me as a
Oh
kid.
my God, hang on real quick, Morgan. That like the way you made it sound like the kid took my glue, so I fucking grabbed some scissors, cut his shirt. That sounds like an actual fucking assault that took place, like the start
It
of something
is.
terribly
It probably
gruesome.
would be assault if we
Holy
were
shit.
of age.
All right, continue, Lucas. What did Adderall make you do?
I have many stories of just kids, the good old instigation where they're like in your face.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to shit talk. So if they got too close, I would just unhingedly strike them with a right cross against the nose, and they would be so taken aback. And with a delayed reaction, they'd try to get up and attack me, and I'd kick them in the balls. Just so many instances of violence. Where there
Yeah.
was one where in the fourth grade, I'm not proud of this, but I was under the influence against my will,
Okay.
where a girl said that I smelled, and to her credit, I probably did. I was like, "Well, you're ugly." So she like smacked me with a pencil like this, So, so I grabbed her by the face and like against the wall.
Oh my God.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Because my
That's
rule is that I won't instigate to violence unless I'm touched in the slightest.
Jesus Christ. You're a demon, Lucas, but it's funny.
I did have one where a guy was like, I think I asked a guy if I could punch him in the face, and
Why?
and then he went, sure, and then I did.
That's it? He just let you?
No, because he thought I was joking.
Oh. And then y'all got into a fight?
No, I punched him in the face, and he was on the floor crying.
Oh, well, he didn't he shouldn't have said yes.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
what
he did agree to it.
yeah.
Yes. And then
Maybe he
I
was just
trying to
so
explain this in the principal's office. What happened? He punched me in the face. No, good.
I very much believe that he thought you were just joking because like who
That's
goes up to
exactly what it
somebody
was.
and
He didn't go,
yeah,
he didn't go, yeah, punch me.
yeah, it wasn't like a
I'm
mess.
dying to get punched. I'm wishing for it.
When I was in fourth grade, I was watching a lot of regular show, and Mordecai and Rigby played a game called Punchies. So I had this
I
friend.
don't think it was in the face.
No. I would punch him in the shoulder. I had this
Oh,
friend, but like I didn't really bring it up first. I just kind of like, hey, let's play Punchies, and then I just fucking punched him out of nowhere, like on the shoulder.
do you have many instances of people like doing a joke punch at me,
Oh
but
God.
they would joke punch me in the shoulder a little too hard, so I'd retaliate by push step kicking their chest in into a lock.
Well, I do have quite a few stories, Lucas, of you enacting physical violence against me,
Oh, yeah.
but
I'll
I was
say,
an annoying little pest as a
not
15-year-old
even
sophomore.
that. I will say you got play hits
Okay,
compared to
I got off easy.
what
I know, I'm aware. Yeah, I did get
I'm
off
not
easy.
even saying that to be like a tough guy. I mean that in the sense where I have genuinely striked people with all my force for very little.
Yeah,
And
you
I
were
don't
just.
know why.
I'm not sure what you were trying to do, because like
I think
if it
this
was to make me go
smart.
away,
I don't
what?
even know. It was not trying to go away because if it was to go away, I'd yell and scream.
Yeah, you would. So
And I,
what was happening, Lucas? Like when we
oh,
first met, what?
I think deep down I was like, this guy who looks and acts like me is trying to take my friends away.
Oh
What?
God.
That was
No, I don't
absolutely
fucking
not
know.
what
I
was
think I was
happening.
just, I don't know.
Skinwalker.
I literally can't discern why I was mean. I guess I just didn't like the cut of your jib. I'm sorry.
Cut of your jib.
I
It's
literally,
okay.
there was no like deep-rooted malice. I just couldn't explain it.
It's okay. Because no, like you said, I did get off easy. And you know what? Eventually we warmed up to each other. But like what was the first time you think in your memory you were like, hey, you know what? This mini Lucas over here isn't that bad.
I think it was just because of your heart.
My
I was
heart.
so awful to you, but you just kept coming back
It
with
was
smile.
like fucking Puss in Boots, like the dog.
No, not even. It was more like when someone's outside of a dojo and he's like, train me, and he's like, I will not. And then he waits outside the dojo for like a week straight. I'm like, oh, you got a good heart.
Yes, I showed you the indomitable human spirit.
I will train you, brother. I needed a mentor like you, Lucas. Where were you when I needed you?
You were just you either completely didn't have any affiliation with me because you were probably under the premise that I was retarded, or we just always had good times together.
Now, I don't know if y'all have checked my channel in a while, but side project has been taken down because of
Yes.
copyright infringements.
Does have the super bad song.
It does. But I will show just a quick clip of Morgan and Lucas together.
Say it.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but like,
I don't remember this clip.
hold on.
I just demand that you say it.
Oh, oh my God. Did I say it?
No, I edited it out because I was too scared of having the N word on there.
All right,
So
hold
just
on. Go
provide
back. Can I
context.
see my little dance?
No,
What?
Go back.
Oh yeah, you're dancing. Hold up. Let's replay that again for
There was no lines, people. This was all improv.
It's pretty good. Jesus Christ. I tried to shoot you away with Kung Fu, and I said, now get the fuck out of here. And he was like, okay.
Bye.
oh
God, high
god,
school.
Nigga. That's a classic.
literally the
But
best.
it only took it down because of the clips from the movie, right? So just re-upload it.
I'll think about it. I don't know. Maybe it had its time.
Uh,
I mean, we can have a video where we react to it, and I just edit out the copyrighted parts or something.
Honestly, what I love about it is just the pure nostalgia of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like the end of no, I think it was me and Morgan's junior year, if I think about it.
No, it was y'all senior
Nah,
year.
it was senior
Okay.
year.
Y'all
It's
left,
like,
yes, for sure.
it's a perfect video. It's like a goodbye to what basically we were for the past
From
4 years.
yeah, but from a point of view of somebody who just met y'all and was like, "Hey, I'm an aspiring filmmaker. Do you want to be in my movie?"
This is
Damn.
actually I wish we made more.
I do too, but you know what? There's always time. We got time, y'all. We have this podcast. We're gonna write and direct a couple feature films.
We're
Gonna be great.
walking down the road again.
Let's
And the
break a story
road's
right
gonna
now.
lead to home again.
We come up with character roles for each other. How about that?
Okay. Dominic the Destroyer, Lucas the Gooch Licker,
Oh, we were on the same page.
and Morgan the Mysterious.
Morgan the
But he
Morgan the Mysteries.
Morgan the what?
You heard me.
Don't you gotta edit that
Morgan
part
the
out.
Morgan the Milker.
Yeah, Morgan the Milker. That's a good one. That's better than what I thought,
Morgan the
but
Massacre.
didn't say. Morgan the Manslaughterer.
Morgan will
Morgan
be
the Murderer.
Morgan will be
What?
the main character, right? He's a serial killer, and I'm just gonna dress him in all denim, and his main motive is he kills the people that insult him for wearing all denim, like a denim shirt, denim pants, denim jacket, denim hat.
And
Denim
then
shoes.
he tried to
Yeah,
kill Morgan, but he milks your mom in front of you.
Lucas will play the detective trying to stop him. He's like Hank Schrader, like
I
he
look at
puts all the pieces together.
I look at
I
a stain
can
on the floor and I go,
I can milk anybody with just my mind.
enhance.
Oh God, those fucking eyes.
That's how I would do it.
Morgan has the leading man face because his eyes are like they convey so much emotion, so much raw emotion.
My eyes are eyes.
I
I
would
think
be like Quentin Tarantino. Like I'd cast myself in the movies, but only for like the stupidest roles.
why?
Like
Why wouldn't you give yourself Kung Fu Dragon eyes and
Oh,
you
okay.
I don't
and
know. I just don't see it. I'm more a behind the scenes guy.
I love that Quentin Tarantino always plays like small roles in his
Yeah.
movies. Like I like
yes,
he plays a Nazi being scalped in Inglourious Bastards.
I love that.
He's like I don't even think he's in it. I think he just plays a corpse that has no scalp.
Yeah. Um
Jesus Christ.
he's not in all of them though, right? I just think
He's in I don't remember if he's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I don't
Was
think
he?
so. Maybe
He's
you just
Bruce
hear his
Willis.
voice like at some point.
Perhaps. He narrates Hateful Eight. He was in Kill no. Was
Was
he
he
in
in
Kill
Kill
Bill?
Bill?
See, now we can't just be assuming.
Huh.
He wasn't Pulp Fiction though.
Yeah, that was probably his biggest role, I'm assuming. He was in Django Unchained. He played like one of the Australian guys.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. And he got
Yeah,
blown up, huh?
yeah. Like shit like
Uh,
that. I'd like to do that.
Django Unchained is the greatest movie of all
It
time.
really is so goated. I
It
really
is
wish
It is like an actual anime. It's
I
pretty
know.
Definitely, yeah, something
the way,
like that.
like when I like the movie, but hold on, when I see this shot, I'm gonna pull it up. I was like, oh, this movie is fucking ridiculous, and I love it. Let me see.
I count 6 shots, nigga. I count 2 guns, nigga.
I'm probably gonna
That's
watch that after this, if I'm being honest.
yeah, me too, bro. You got me in the mood for it.
Hell yeah.
I love. You know what? This fucking movie, bro. What is it?
It's right here. It's the
My
first thing that comes up. It's beautiful.
when he
This shot,
grabs the whip and he starts whipping the fucking slave master and
Yeah.
his blue get up. I love it. Hold on, that's some OG shit.
Holy shit. Oh,
We were talking
exactly
about
what
the
you just
same
said.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
that shot right there, where it's like a wide shot, and he looks really small because of how wide it is, and he's just like, it's, it's like, oh, this is awesome.
Besides Django Unchained, what's the other best Tarantino movie?
The Kill Bill,
Kill
it's like
Bill.
it's really good.
So you like the more over the top like action violence he does.
Yeah, because they're basically live action animes.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm the fan of subtlety above all. That's why my favorite is Reservoir Dogs.
I,
Wah, wah. I haven't seen that one.
I forgot.
Um like definitely the scene that most people think about is where he cuts off the guy's ear. Like I don't know if y'all saw that. Um I don't know, man. Like it just has like this small, like low budget feeling that I just really enjoy, from a big name like director like that.
I
And
plan on watching it. I just
Yeah.
have not checked in yet.
It's on Netflix still. Better watch it
Is it
before they
now?
take it off. Yeah.
Is
When
it
I got
now?
high the first time, I'm pretty sure I watched like a little bit of it, but then I got bored and turned on something else.
I watched Hellraiser when I first got
Yeah.
There was a trip.
really,
Absolutely a trip. And it
God,
was Yar?
yard.
Yar me boy. It's literally a skinless man walking around being a nuisance the whole movie. He's like he's
I know what
like
he said. I was like, what are you talking? Oh yeah, I know. He's just a fucking pile of skin at first.
no, not even. He regenerates and then he's a skeleton and then he's a bunch of nerves and blood and then he's muscle structure and then he's muscle structure and some bone. I
And
don't
then
know,
me
and
and
some
Morgan were
blood.
talking about how painful it would be if we slapped him when he was just like a muscle person.
Oh my God, it would feel like 1,000 slaps. It
I
would
don't know. I
probably
feel like from the oxygen touching the muscles alone, like that would
yes,
be painful
exactly.
enough already. Okay, but yeah,
But
but then throwing it and slapping it, like skin to skin contact, it'll get infected and you'll fucking die.
He
you
was
probably get
wearing
infected walking around.
clothes. I was like, how the fuck is this guy wearing clothes?
I,
Does he not burn 1,000 times?
I know, like
And
all the
I'm
he's
little
kind of into this now.
fibers
I kind of want to watch this movie now.
absolutely, it is
for
a
sure.
classic old horror movie where in this it is pure practical effects that
Yeah.
age very well.
Do you know what's another one y'all should check out if you haven't seen it?
John
Uh,
That
Carpenter's Thing,
The House That Jack Built.
The House That Jack Built.
Yeah, it was the first horror movie I saw in a while that like genuinely disturbed me.
the
What about
house that jacked me off.
Miniberdink?
Oh yeah,
Skinamarink, okay, that too. But I think I enjoyed House That Jack Built a lot more because Skinamarink was like just an isolated experience. Like
It
I
is
tried
just
watching it again.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
have
the
to watch it
feeling.
still.
It is a movie of atmosphere.
Yeah,
It's
but
like something you can turn on to like have as background, like a back.
exactly.
You know what actually kind of trips me out? The first two Insidious movies are low key kind of
Honestly,
hard.
yeah, like it's
Oh,
definitely
the fucking something evil. The movie where kids brutally kill their family and record it, make a movie out of it. Uh,
Oh,
what's this now?
Sinister.
Sinister?
Sinister. Sinister's good.
I don't
Yeah.
remember
I,
that one.
Well, both
Bagoo.
Sinister movies are pretty good. The first one is a way better, but
Yeah,
the second one has better deaths.
yeah,
It
Yeah.
is
right.
horrifying. It's basically kids who drug their parents and figure out creative ways to horribly murder them, and then they record it
Damn.
for even.
Y'all are putting me onto a lot of shit tonight.
Yes, brother.
Like honestly, I think
Shit.
horror is the best genre just because like that's everything movies should be. Like have you got to get reeled in to like feel for it. Like no other genre makes you emotionally react except for comedy, I guess, but that's only if you're into
It's
certain kinds of
very
humor.
subjective, but also with
Yeah,
the horror, I think horror and comedies are the best genres, but they also have like the most hit or miss.
that is true. Like you can do it really well or do it really wrong.
And
Like
not
what's
to
a
mention, these are movies that you can really go back to once you got if you hear the main jokes or if you see the main scares.
yeah, that too.
Hmm.
What's a movie that always has like rewatchability to y'all?
Coraline.
Hmm.
A bunch of animated stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually animated stuff. Invincible is really rewatchable.
I can't wait for season two.
I'm so hyped. I'm disgustingly hyped. But not just
Well,
Adventure Time.
We
we're
got
about to get cut off.
about 30 seconds. What should we do? This is gonna be
Um,
it for me because I need to do things and I'm about to die.
oh, that's right. Well, do you think you can hang in there for another half hour?
I really can't. I'm passing out right now.
Okay. Let's just record an ending and we'll do it. Well, we had a little accident. Lucas caught HIV. He had to go to the hospital, and sorry to say, he has passed away from complications from HIV. Very
What can you
unfortunate.
do?
What can you
Wah,
do?
wah.
Imagine
It's
that.
just
Like,
that's just the way it is.
yeah.
Things will always be the same. That's just the way it is. Way it is. Oh yeah.
What do you think about? mm, I don't know. I don't have my
About
magic. We need Kenneth here.
no, we don't need Kenny.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Kenneth's always got some
Kenny,
topic.
he does, but it's usually something that only a couple of us know at a time. But you're right, he does have content.
We need
He comes
content.
up. What?
I don't know.
So okay, I'll pretend to be Kenny. So I was at the gym the other day, and I picked up this one chick's number, and then I fucked another bitch in her house, and then we went and worked out again, and I went to her house again, but this time I fucked her mom, and then I got on the pod and gave advice to the retards.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just cut this part out.
He does this as
No,
an active community service
no.
to reach
I
out
get rid of
to.
that. Get rid of that. Get rid
I
of
will.
this. Okay, so my job. There's a lot of sexual predators at my job, and they all like to tell me about their escapades. And one day, I'm really waiting on somebody to tell me something illegal so I can phone the police.
But
Not that
I
I want
mean,
to.
what evidence would you have against them?
I mean, I'm not the one doing the investigating.
But just based
Shit.
off their word alone, like, I don't
Cops have
know.
arrested people for less.
Yeah, that is true.
But you're right. No, I'm just playing. Like, I'm not gonna call the cops on you, but I get told the strangest things and things that some people should just not admit. Because there was this guy, he was talking to me. And he's telling me how he hurt this girl by grabbing her ass or whatever, and like she kicked him in the balls, and he was like, I was like, well, yeah, I guess you learned not to hurt women now, huh? And he was like, no, I kind of like, and then he cut himself off,
Jesus.
and I was like, interesting, sir.
Yeah.
I get a lot of weirdos, creeps, I don't know, rancid old pervs at the store, at the place, at the building. Cause I don't know. I guess we're just like that. And
That's
dude's kind of fucking goofy looking too.
yeah.
I'm like that, nigga. I'm like that. So you like painting, Dom?
But
You
painting,
like painting?
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do you paint?
Not often, but when I do, it's pretty fun. What have you painted lately?
Nothing. Um, I haven't painted anything recently. I haven't painted anything in years,
Me
but I
neither,
haven't.
man.
I have a
Like
lot of paint, so
that
I'll paint you.
you'll paint me?
Yes,
Okay.
with your head missing half
Oh,
of it, cut off at the eyes,
oh
like in
shit.
the middle of the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me of South Park's version of Britney Spears, where she tried to blow her head off with a shotgun, but she only was able to get the top part of her head. It was pretty gruesome. Like even by South Park standards, that really stuck out to me.
Well, pull that video up.
No, I'm good.
Damn, just send it to
I
us.
think you can picture it, and it's
I
probably
want to see it.
yeah. I'll send it to you in the group chat. It's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, please send it to the group chat.
Yep.
Yep. So you like, God damn it, nigga. Well,
Do you think we're just too tired tonight? I mean,
I'm very, I'm
I-
very tired.
I'm not really. Well, what'd you do today?
Honestly, not much. I just mowed the lawn, ran errands. So like, I don't know. Guess I'm a little sleepy weepy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just probably because bro, I get tired easily. Especially like, I don't know. I'm like less tired after I get off of work than when I am on an off day for some reason. I'm just like all fucking day. But that work keeps me awake at work. I feed spiders at work. I was showing my coworker, and I caught him a crane fly, and I threw it up in the web in the ceiling, and five spiders came out, and two of them started wrapping it, and then it was like a brawl to see who could get to eat it because it was like they all wanted some. And my
Yeah.
coworker was freaking out, like like she was shaking. She wouldn't go near the shit. Like it was the exit. It's kind of funny. But like they're cellar spiders. They're gross as fuck, but they're harmless. Except for when they bite you. Yeah.
Um,
Hold up.
if we all got superpowers and we decided to fight to see who would come out strongest, who do you think would win?
Depends on the superpowers.
I don't know, man. I think it depends on like the willpower of the other in combination with the powers.
Hmm. Still like any superpower for the four of us?
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of fucking superpowers if you just mean any superpower. Because really it could be
Okay,
fucking
how about we all have the same superpower then? Like I saw this movie called Chronicle where it's like a found footage movie where a meteor lands in one of the guys' backyards and they all touch
I
it.
love that movie.
Oh, you've seen it. Okay, yeah. So
Mm,
you know, like they all basically get telekinesis and
yeah.
basically it starts like a crazy ass shit. I don't know. You should watch it for yourself if you haven't seen it. It's really good. But anyways, yeah. So if we all got telekinesis and then we started like a god battle, like battle for the ages, like
Why
who
would
would
we
come
start a
out?
god battle?
Probably the stupidest shit. Like somebody ate the other person's sandwich, and now that we just have powers, we can fight to the death for it.
turn a building into dust just to throw it in somebody's eye.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if it were a Chronicle situation, obviously Kenneth would die just
Oh
because
no.
you've seen the movie.
I have.
Um,
So Kenneth would be Michael B. Jordan in that situation. Also, we just spoiled the movie, but whatever. It's been out for like 20 years. So you can deal with it.
fuck. Yeah, look, my bad.
I think that's the only movie where I enjoy Dane DeHaan as an actor because like he just fits the role perfectly.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
I
You're that
hated him in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
he was not a good Green Goblin. He could have played
I
someone
just I
else.
don't think he's really that good of an actor in general. Like
Yeah, I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
really
him in many things.
there's this one called Cure for Wellness that like tries really hard to be disturbing, but it's just pretty boring.
Nah,
But like
yeah,
yeah, that's the only real like I
I
don't even
thought it looked good, but I
no,
didn't
like
watch it.
visually, yeah, it's cool, but like as a story, it's just boring. Let's see.
What
Has he
else?
actually been? I haven't seen him in anything else really recently.
I think
Valerian and the
Lucas
City of a Thousand Planets. You remember that one?
that was okay. I
It
don't
was,
know. It wasn't that good.
yeah.
But I think Lucas would come out on top if we all got like the same superpower, just because he's like a boxer.
Hmm,
I don't know. I feel like there's willpower in that, at least
definitely.
a
At
little
least
bit.
like training and it's some kind of martial art.
Yeah, martial arts. Um, but no, I wouldn't. I would also survive because I'm not partaking in no god telekinesis war. I'm gonna let y'all throw hands, and I'm going to be floating and eating sky popcorn while
It's
I'm
gonna
at
be
it.
like if we all turned on creative mode, like what would happen?
That would be dope.
It would
I feel
imagine
like
creative mode in real life, like
I feel
Minecraft.
like if the four of us all got that, I don't think there would be much fighting unless one of us let the power get to our heads and we went crazy and
That would be me.
thought, damn,
I would try to
we
build
wouldn't
an
let that
empire.
happen.
I would
We'll just
start
dis
seeing the normal people in the survival mode as inferior because I can literally summon any sort of element I want or any kind of object, and like
mm,
I can float, man. I could literally create a life, like the spawn eggs, That's actually you play God whenever you play Minecraft's creative mode.
mhm.
But
You
honestly,
are playing
Minecraft
God.
creative mode is when I do the most destruction of the worlds. Like, don't you do that? Just turn
Yeah.
on creative mode and start just causing environmental chaos. Like all the
Yes.
animals there start suffering. You summon a bunch of villagers and they're all in like traps, torture
You find
devices.
a
It's really,
village. You
yeah,
burn the village down.
exactly. But
You
then
blow
in
up a
creative,
villager
I
while
mean,
it's
in
sleeping.
survival mode, on the other hand, since there's actual consequences, I mean, you
Oh
build,
shit.
you want to progress. Like you want to make
That's
the
a good
most out
point.
of your life, in the world. It's
But if you
crazy.
had God powers, you would just go crazy and
You really
destroy
do, because
everything.
that's the most fun. Like there needs to be
Wow.
some kind of grind to make your house bigger and better. I don't know, man. I
Wow.
I miss Minecraft back in the day. Minecraft nowadays just doesn't really hit. I think I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up again just for the nostalgia, but it's so weird now. Like I miss the older versions when
Maybe you just got old because it's not that good
maybe, man,
anymore.
but I don't know. Now there's all sorts of weird, like complicated shit that they keep on throwing in to try and make it better. Just keep it to the basics. Like I want to find a way to get like an older version and play it.
You probably can do that. But I don't see the problem with the newer stuff.
I don't know,
It's
man.
basically
Like
the
to me,
same.
it's just like mixing's too complicated. Like that's just my opinion.
I like there's a you can lay frog eggs on the water and they'll hatch into tadpoles and then they'll turn into frogs and that's really cool. Or little turtle eggs. Oh my God, the turtle eggs. Sometimes the tadpoles will hatch and they'll miss the water and they'll be on the ground and there's no way to save them, so they just die.
Damn,
I like doing that. I like spawning. I like putting tadpole eggs on the in the middle of the desert and then watching them die.
that is sick.
Yes. I leave one block of water and whoever gets into the water gets to be my pet.
You just play these sick games
Yeah,
for
whoever's
life.
worthy. That's what happened.
Imagine just being like a AI like video game NPC that just looks at the player and is like so in fear of them. It's like a psychopath that comes into your location, just ruins everything.
That would
It'd
be
be
a
like
cool
if
addition.
it'd be like if Jack Horner was real and just like came to your
Little.
city and was just looking for the magical object, but he can't find one. So in anger, he just destroys everything with all of his collected magic.
Oh,
Man, I
shit.
really hope they bring him back.
There's
Like
no way.
they could make like a spin-off series of him.
You're probably right. Getting all the artifacts.
Yes.
But,
It- like put it on what's the DreamWorks equivalent of Disney Plus?
oh, there is one.
No, there isn't one. They go all over the place.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
DreamWorks,
Oh,
does DreamWorks have its own streaming service?
nah.
I'm really surprised I haven't jumped on that.
They have like 8 movies.
What?
Yeah, maybe
No,
10.
they have like a bunch of movies and a bunch of shows. Okay,
Name
Apple
5.
TV,
Name
five.
5 of those movies
We literally
that
did a
aren't
tier
Shrek.
list of every one. Okay, 5 DreamWorks movies aren't Shrek. Okay, here we
Yes.
go. Madagascar, Chicken Run, The Road to El Dorado, Flushed Away, and B Movie. You know what? I'll keep on going. I'll keep on naming up to 10. Shark Tale, Over the Hedge, Ants, Boss Baby, Trolls. Those suck, but I mean, still they exist. I'm saying like
That's 10. Again, there's like 10 movies.
I mean like it's saying here on Reddit that a lot of them are a good chunk of them are Peacock.
Oh,
Netflix has a few of them. Hulu's got a few of them.
Netflix has most of their spin-off shows, so
Yeah,
I
that's what
would
I
imagine
mean.
it's just
Like
Netflix.
DreamWorks should get their shit together. Like
Yeah,
that could all actually no, we don't want that because that'll contribute more to the streaming wars, which will lead to the eventual end of streaming, meaning we'll have like no other way to watch media unless for like physical copies, which wouldn't be the worst thing,
what?
but still is
What?
pretty inconvenient.
I don't think streaming will ever die, but
You
there's
don't
also
think
live
so?
TV and recordings
I guess. Still, like, I
and
love the
on
convenience.
demand.
I just hate that there should just be one streaming service for everything. I don't understand why there can't be one streaming service for everything.
Different companies.
The companies should just work together to, I don't
They
know.
want their own money, so
I know.
the more if it's all one big company, the money is shared equally. But if it's a bunch of individual companies, multiple people are buying multiple companies, and they wouldn't do that because it'd be less money for them.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that came out right.
it definitely didn't. Are you tired,
Okay.
Morgan?
Yeah,
I can tell.
I'm living.
You are just livid.
I look like a Renaissance painting.
Yeah. Were we gonna do something? Oh, yeah. How about my idea? Do you want to talk about my idea for a month-long project?
Yes.
Watching every single Marvel movie in order
Mm.
of release to see if my opinion changes on it.
I'm going to watch them in chronological order.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah,
Have you ever, have you already,
you nerd. What?
bro? What? I'm doing it for you. I wasn't gonna watch that
What are you
shit by
talking
myself.
about? You're the one who wanted to do it too. I was gonna do it by myself.
Hey, and I dig the Marvel movies, so I'm watching them again to see if I like them. And Captain America one is actually goated. I didn't realize how good it was.
Oh yeah, I saw like a thing that was trending about the ending. Like, why don't we get scenes like this anymore?
Oh, that's gay. Shut up. I hate tweets like that.
I know, but the ending was pretty good. Like,
It was a good ending. I'm just playing. But no, I hate that they spoil it in the beginning of the movie.
that's true.
Like, I didn't like that. Like, yeah, it's a superhero movie, and people didn't necessarily know that the universe was was like connected at the time. And like, yeah, it was just weird. So I was like, why would that? That just seems like even if most people knew, that just seems like something you wouldn't put at the beginning of the movie just for like a little extra twist, a little twang on it. Like they when he wakes up in 2012 or 2011 or whatever, he doesn't like it's just a better twist.
Hmm.
I don't fucking know what I'm trying to like. Yeah. So when I was little, I saw the movie and I didn't see the beginning, so I didn't see that they showed him being trapped in ice. And when he woke up and then he ran outside and there was fucking TV movies and shit on the screens and shit and cars and everybody doing shit, that blew my fucking mind
Yeah,
because I didn't see the beginning. So I just feel like that was a lame choice. But, otherwise good movie, great movie. Captain America trilogy is amazing. So is the
it
Iron Man
definitely is.
trilogy.
Yeah,
Iron Man 2 goes hard too. Oh my God. Iron
yeah,
Man 2 is really good.
they were all pretty good.
Yes, indeed, brother. Have you started yet? Or no? I don't believe you have.
I have not. I was watching Breaking Bad all day.
This man.
I'll watch Iron Man tomorrow and then just go from there.
When this thing runs out, you die.
All right. What do you think, Morgan? You're about ready to call it a night? It's almost about 10 o'clock.
I feel like we should record a different episode. Leave this one for the books. But yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow the social medias for more Born to Shit, Forced to White.
The fuck?
Good night, everyone.